Hey y'all. So come over to the Easy Peasy page. I just went live on here. I'm actually live on both. Let me make sure that we put the link. How are y'all doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, y'all. Did anybody have events today? It was 6 o'clock, so probably not. Did anybody have events today, or y'all had events yesterday? If you are watching this live from the party planning group, I just put the link in the chat because I'm getting ready to disconnect here. You gotta be watching on the Easy Peasy page in order to be eligible for to win a spot in the class that we're getting ready to have. I wanted to do this live tonight because I just feel like we should all be premium profitable planners. I know a lot of times we get stuck in like, oh, I'm booked and busy. It's time to be booked and profitable. Hey, Belinda. Hey, Nene, Sheree, Justice. Hey, Maisha. What's up, Maisha? So if you're watching from the Easy Peasy page, I just put the link in the chat because you got to follow us at the Easy Peasy not the page, but the actual, not the group, but the actual page. So get out of the group and go to the page. Can I do what? What, you want me to zip it up?
Yes.
So you got to take it off and put your feet in. Let me see. You got to put your feet in first. What's up, Trini? Hey, Monique. Put your feet in. Y'all know I'm a mama. Mama first. He just took his bath, so he wanted me to put on his sleeper. Let me zip it up for him. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. What's your name?
Success.
Success? Success. Say, I am success.
I am success.
I am powerful.
I'm powerful.
I am strong.
I'm strong.
Let me see how strong. Let me see your mom. Oh my goodness. Do y'all see how strong he is? He is so strong. How did you get so strong?
With my daddy.
Your daddy. Everything is your daddy. Nothing is mommy.
Yes.
I don't know. Go tell daddy to help you with that because I can't get it to zip.
Okay.
Tell daddy to help. Go tell daddy to help you. But hey, y'all, happy Sunday. Thank you. He is a handful too. Tell daddy to help you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you are watching this live from, hey, Nicole. So if you're watching this live from the group, guess what? I'm going to even keep it up. But if you win, guess what? If I call your name, guess what? You will not win. Even if I call your name, because I see it in the comments, you're not going to win because you're not watching us over at the Facebook page. So you must be following us on the Facebook page. So what I'm going to be doing tonight is I was on the phone with someone yesterday. She was using the CRM. She was using Cream, and she was having an issue. And y'all, I was like, let's hop on the call so I could, help her out. And she was like, Kim, you gave me some information and I got approved for $17,000. And I'm just sitting on it because I don't know what to do with it. And that really inspired me. So I was like, I'm going to start doing this more so that more of the people in my community, y'all won't have no excuses for why you are not leveling up and putting in the work. So I just wanted to share like a couple of things. I'm going to share it for free just because I want to see y'all win. Who's here for that? Like, who want to learn just a couple of secrets? And I'm going to have a couple of people come in tonight as well. I'm gonna have some of my rich friends come in tonight, some of my premium friends come in tonight, just to kind of give you guys some information as well. Would y'all like that? Y'all would y'all enjoy that? Hey Monique. Hey Arsenia. Arsenia said I'm here for it. So tell me right now. So let me know where y'all are watching from. Can y'all tell me where you watching from and tell me what you do? What's up, Nene? Hey Latasha. Maurice. Like this is y'all season. This is y'all season. How many of you like really believe that like in 2024, like this is my year? I will not go into 2025 broke, not making less than. I say I want you to at least be making 10K a month, right? We should all be profitable premium planners. Like there is literally no excuse at all. Maisha, Belinda, all right, Belinda, LaQuisha from Houston. We got Latasha from Florida. I'm from Florida, Pensacola. I'm from Lakeland, Maryland, South Carolina. Is that my girl Deb in the building? What page do I have to be watching on? Because I follow all of them. So our business page. So like the Easy Peasy party planning page, the Easy Peasy party planning page. So there's only two. We got the Easy Peasy party planning group, and then we got the Easy Peasy party planning page. So you got to be watching on the page. All right, Dallas, we got Chi-Town in the building. But who knows that this is your year? So how many of y'all like know, like Kim, you know what? This is my year. I cannot continue on doing what I've been doing because I know I'm gonna get the same results, right? Because I'm here right now tonight because I want to share with y'all like some new strategies. I want, even in the chat, like if you see somebody that's where you from, it's time for new relationships. Connect with some new people. What's up, Nadine? Follow us. Gotta go to the party planning. Go to the party planning page. So tell me in the chat. Hey, Kryptonite. Tell me in the chat, like, so what are some of the things that y'all are struggling with? So what are some of the reasons, the things that's stopping you from making more of a profit in your event planning business? Maisha said, it's my year, all gas, no brakes. I love it. Hey, Latoya, Bratina Fields. Hey, Floridians. I'm trying to relocate. I can't do New York anymore. Sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes that's what you need. Tell me in the chat, though, what are some things that y'all are struggling with? So, like, Kim, I'm not making six figures because the people in my area cheat, or I don't believe in myself, or I'm inconsistent. I start doing something and then I stop. Tell me in the chat, like, what are some reasons? Somebody said undercutting, people not charging enough. So why do you undercut, right? So I was telling one of my mentees the other day, right? So she was like, she's getting her, she has a printer. And so she was like, there is one other company in her area, and they, and she was like, I'm going to come in the game and I'm going to undercut them. I'm going to, do cheaper prices. And I was like, well, why would you want to do that? Because like, y'all tell me this, if I don't have no matching markers in here because my 3-year-old, well, let's just pretend that these are the same color. We had 2 red markers. One was $20 and one was $100. Which one are y'all going to automatically think is the best marker? These are the same markers. Which one of y'all going to think is the best marker? The one for $20 or the one for $100? They the same exact. Tina said $100. Which one would y'all think is the best marker? Mika said $100. Royaro said $100. Somebody from Facebook that should be watching on the group said $100. Keisha said $100, right? So why do you come into the industry and say, I'm going to charge low? I'm going to be the cheapest person? No, because that's the same way your clients feel. You can't be the cheapest and the best. It just don't work that way. What are some other things? So like, was that good for y'all? What are some other reasons, some other obstacles that you're facing when it comes down to building your business That's my goal. I'm so tired of just barely seeing the promised land, so I'm here for it. Like, we got to be consistent. You got to make a promise to yourself and you got to stick to it. You got to believe that you can actually do it. How many of you actually believe? Like, how many of you have actually like closed your eyes and saw yourself with a profitable event planning business, with a team? How many of you have actually saw yourself working with people who love to pay you? Celebrity clients, influencer clients, people with higher budgets. Like, how many of you can actually see it? Right? Sometimes you just got to see it. I am on the right page. All right. This is my year. That's what I'm talking about, Angela. Hey, Houston people. Okay. Undercutting. But how many of you can see it? Somebody said confident pricing. So one of the things, Bertina, confident pricing. So one of the things that made me more confident with my pricing is this, right? I know that in order for me to put on a premium, experience, a production, I know that I got to have a team to be able to do it. We got to have logistics in place. I can't do it by myself. So in order for me to pull off a premium experience, I got to charge you a premium rate. I got to charge you a price, you know what I mean, that affords me to be able to bring in the top vendors, the top, furniture companies, the top production companies, right? I'm struggling with pricing. How many of y'all are struggling with pricing? Somebody said startup funds, how to use other people's money, right? I'm doing a class tomorrow, where I got one of my friends coming up in to teach you guys about how to get debt-free money. So I also talk about like how to use OPM. I've used credit cards like y'all, Navy Federal, other places like Floor and Decor, y'all, even for my venue. Floor and Decor, I use those for my flooring. Amazon, I use them for business credit, y'all. For the chandeliers, the dimmable lights. Uline, I got my chairs from Uline on business credit. Sam's Club also sells the tables, shelving, your commercial brooms, mops, dustpans. That's an OPM play right there. That's the OPM. Somebody said I'm not confident enough to charge my worth. So why are you not confident? Why are you not confident? And I say this a lot. Competence equals confidence. Because guess what? When I know what to do, I'm going to tell you, like, the first time I charged the design fee was when I took my very first class. And I learned, like, oh, this is how I'm supposed to be pricing in order to make a profit with what I'm doing. I learned I had to charge a design fee and a service fee. My very first time doing it, I was so scared. I was in my warehouse. I had a huge warehouse with an office on the side, y'all. And I had my armpits up to the window, like up to the AC unit, because I was so nervous to give that price. I charged $1,000 for my first design fee. And I was so nervous. When my client saw it, she was like, that's just for you. So this is for you. And I was like, yes, I was so nervous. And she said, okay, right? When you know what you're doing, you get the confidence to charge. I know I'm confident. I got a team behind me. I got my systems in place. I got everything that I need. So that gives me the confidence. I got the skill set. I know what I'm doing. So that gives me confidence to charge my price. So figure out, if you lack confidence, figure out what it is in my business that I'm not confident about, that's making me belittle myself or work for less than what I am worth. So is it the fact that you don't have a team? I could show you how to get a team. Is it the fact that you don't have systems? Like, how do you send out your contracts? Have you built that, that premium business? Do you have systems? How do you onboard your clients? How do you send them, mock-ups? Are you creating mock-ups for them? Are you telling your clients to send you money through Cash App? No, ma'am. We need to be at 100 people in order for me to do this giveaway. And this is only for my premium planners. Somebody type premium in the chat right now. Type premium in the chat right now. I want y'all to type premium. Ever since I marked up my prices, I haven't had that many events, right? Because guess what? Who is your target audience? That was me. I started doing parties for $275. Let me tell you, I started doing parties for $275. And I want to tell you this. It don't matter if you go get all the gold chairs, all the best tables, all of the best, props. You still marketing to the same people who want to pay you $275, right? So you need to figure out how to build a premium brand. Who is your target audience? You might need to change the people that you're marketing to. That's another thing that we'll be talking about in my 5-day plan for profit challenge. And what I'm doing tonight, y'all, I wanted to host this class because what I'm doing tonight is for as long as I'm on this live. When it ends, it's done, right? I'm doing, my actual speakers have sponsored for the next 10 people for as long as I'm on this live. You're going to get 50% off the challenge by using the word premium. All right? Premium. So if you want to learn, like if you are somebody that struggles with like, how do I price? Somebody said I should be charging a design fee, but what is that? How should I do it? Somebody said that I should be charging a service fee so that I don't have to depend on my friends and family members to help me execute my events, so that I'm working with someone who actually has a passion for what I'm doing, and I'm working with someone who I can actually pay to come in here and leave it all on the field with me, because that's the only way your business is going to grow. If you have a team, right? The only reason, y'all, I'm telling you, the only reason that I took my very first class is I was like, I ain't got nothing to lose. The worst that can happen right now is nothing, because I'm already at nothing, right? I was looking at my business like, in a minute, I'm just going to have to get a job because this ain't working. And I know it's some people who are watching this right now who have poor credit, who feel like, man, I got this. I love this business, but it's what I'm doing right now is not working. Who is that right now? Who is that right now? Somebody that needs help with pricing, somebody that needs help with building their team, somebody who needs help with what are your systems, right? When somebody is booking me, y'all, they can go, I can send them a link and they can go right ahead and fill out. I get, the date, the time, what the budget is, what the theme is. So when I do my discovery call with them, guess what? I'm already one up because I know what theme, I know everything, so I can sell them better. I can use those details to upsell my client and to make sure that they do become my client, right? So we can move forward. How many of you even have a process for when you are booking your clients? Like, are there stages? Like, do they fill out a form, or are you just messaging back and forth through the DM? Right? Who needs a system? I'm going to be teaching y'all like the must-have systems that you need if you want to build an event planning empire. All right. And this is way bigger than me. If you want the link to the class, I want you to comment the word premium right now. I want you to comment the word premium right now. If you want to learn how to get grants, how to build your business, not only using other people's money, credit cards and stuff, but how to get grants. How many of y'all want to learn that? I posted in the group, I got a $10,000 grant, and I was like, is this for real? What could you do with an extra $10K in your business that you don't have to pay back? What could you do with the extra $10K in your business that you do not have to pay back? For as long as I'm on this live, you're going to get 50% off of the challenge tickets. And guess what? If you're someone who has already purchased the challenge ticket, guess what? Because I love to reward the people who believe in themselves. Not even going to say me, but believe in themselves and take action first. So I'm going to be giving y'all a free class. So if you already in the challenge and you like, man, she giving 50% off, guess what? Guess what? You're going to get a free class. We're going to reward you. We're going to reward you for that. So when it pulls up, you need to use the code premium. Somebody just said they're going to stock up on inventory. Like, what would you do with an extra $10K? Like, man, I could use that for marketing. I can use that to buy me some more inventory. I could use that. And I say this, SBS, strategy before supplies. Because I talk to a lot of people who, and we got to get to 100 people. Can y'all share this live? Comment done when you have shared the live. Comment done when you have shared this live. Let me send I'm about to invite. I'm about to invite 2 people to this, but I need us to be at 100. I need us to be at 100 people in this room right now. Like, I need us to be at 100 right now. Can I get y'all to share this? I'm gonna bring 2 of my two of my rich friends, 2 of my premium friends. And we met, and that's another reason why I say, like, get in a building. And for those of you who are going VIP, like, I'm a premium person. So people are like, man, Kim, how did you really go from doing events for $275 to working with people who pay you thousands of dollars? And the thing about it is, do y'all want to know the reason? Tell me. Somebody who just said, can you share from the group? You can't share from the group. You need to be watching on the actual Easy Peasy page, because I'm going to be choosing somebody to win a free spot for the challenge that starts tomorrow. And we're doing this for 5 days, y'all. Day 1, you're going to learn about mindset. Day 2, you're going to learn how to build your team. So you don't have to rely on your friends, your family, they can just be friends. Because I'm telling you, for me, it was like, hey, if y'all can't help me, with my business, baby, we can't be friends. we can't be friends. We can't be family. I remember my mama used to help me. My mom used to help me, my sisters, my brother-in-law, everybody, okay? Somebody said, I don't see the option to share from the group live. Let me see. Can somebody put the link for the actual Facebook page? Because you should be watching on the Facebook page. So it's Easy Peasy Party Planning. So we have 2 pages. One is a group and one is a page. One is a group and one is a page. So you should be watching right now on the actual page, not the group. So you got to be watching on the page, not the group. All right. So day 1, you're going to be learning about mindset. Day 2, you're going to be learning how to build your team. Day 3, you're going to be learning about systems. And this is a challenge, right? So only participate, because it ain't about the money for me. It's about the impact. This year, y'all, we're going to help so many women rise up and level up in this business, in this event planning game. Okay, so if you're not gonna show up, if you're not gonna do the homework each day, then I don't want you to come, because I only want to be around action takers, because action takers are money makers. All right. So we're gonna be talking about the must-have systems you need to thrive and scale in this event planning industry. All right, we're gonna be talking about all of those things. Look, Monique, I always say PMP, you got to have a plan and a play for the money. Monique already know what she going to do with her money. She already know what she going to do with her grant money. She already going to know what she going to do when she get access to funding. I want to know this, like, how many of y'all really see yourself becoming that 6-figure planner? How many of y'all, like, really see it? Have you saw yourself, like, going to, Terrence took me to Rolls Royce. I want to color it in. That's my dream car. I went to the Rolls Royce dealership, y'all, and I felt so uncomfortable. I felt so nervous, but nervous just means next level. Let me put the let me put the link in the chat right here. Y'all know nervous just all it means is nervous just means next level. Let me put it. Okay. I'm gonna put it right here. Go to plan for profit challenge. All right, I got my girl in the waiting room. We got to get at 100 people though. planforprofitchallenge.com. We got to get at 100 people. We got to get at least 100 people, right? But we're going to be going over on day 3. We're going to be going over like the must-have systems that you need to grow in business. How many of you put a 1 in the chat right now if you got Put a 1 in the chat. Tell me if you got an email or a text message from a business, from a company or a business. I know you got one from me. Type a 1 in the chat if you got an email or a text message from a company or a business marketing telling you what services they provide. Tweet says she did. I see a whole bunch of people who are on Facebook. Brett, what's up, Brett? Brettina, Tasha Mack, Veronica. Now drop a 2 in the chat. Yeah, I can't see the share option, Kim. You gotta be come to the group. I mean the page, the Easy Peasy page. Let me put the link in the chat for you. Now put me in the chat if you send out an email or a text message marketing your business. Put me in the chat if you have sent out an email or a text message today, right? And that's what I want you to do. That's the competitive edge that you need to have for your business. I love Britt Bettina. Yes, I like Britt too. Oh, we talking about a different Brittany, right? But that's the competitive edge that you need to have for your business. And that's what we are going to be showing you. You should have when I'm booking my clients, I got a whole portal. If I need to send if I need to find a venue in Orlando, or we need to find a chef, or we need to find whatever it is, guess what? I can put that on our task list. Those are the things that we need to do for this client. When we have client meetings, I can do it right away. Whenever we have client meetings and we're talking about different details, I can put it right into their portal, like a whole project management system for that company. I mean, for that client. I can see what they've paid. I can see all of the mock-ups. I can see everything that we've sent back and forth to that person. You got to have that. You got to have that. We need to be at 100. I want us to be at 100 people. 100 people. All right. So I'm putting it in the group because we still got people in it. We got 37 people that are in the group on Facebook that should be over here. All right. How many of you are I see people all the time on my timeline, right? I'll see somebody put out hey, we're doing events. This is a flash sale, $1,000 for a 30-person setup. We're doing the balloons, the focal points, the floor wrap, the setup for 24 people, right? And sometimes when I ask people well, why are you doing it for so cheap? And they well, because I got it in my inventory. It's mine, so I don't have to pay. But guess what? I don't know, because it may just be me, but when you buy furniture and your pipe and drape, your uplighting, your charger plates, your napkins, your linen, do you buy these things as an investment? Do y'all buy this stuff as an investment, or do you buy it just so you can rent it for cheap? Because you already paid for it one time. It's an investment. You should be making money on this stuff because you already paying storage on it every month. So why are you giving it away to somebody for $2,000 or very much less than what you're supposed to? Y'all, is this making sense? Because it might not be making sense. I don't know. We might have to end the live. Let me know. Did you buy it for an investment? So you shouldn't have that attitude that, oh, well, this is just my inventory, so I'm gonna just give it away because it's my stuff, so I don't have to charge for it. Y'all, I'm telling you, that was me. I'm telling you how my mindset used to be. Or, man, I'm adding up everything on the quote, and it's man, this is a lot. This is the math is math, and you get to add everything up, and it's the math is math. But these are my chairs, so I can go down. I'll just take $200 off because they already spending a lot of money. No, you gotta believe that you're worth it. When you get that design fee, when you get that service fee, when you're renting your items and not giving them away, somebody say all the money. You shouldn't be discounting for what? For what? Because guess what? If you went and rented those chairs, you was gonna pay. But why is it the difference? Not because it's mine. This is an investment. All the money, Kim, Maurice, all the money. Brettina just said I'm worth it. Listen, and if you don't believe you worth it, guess what? Your clients, they can see that. What do you need, baby?
The white phone.
The white phone, I don't have it. Ask Legend. I talked to one of my friends from my hometown. I'm telling you, one of my friends from my hometown is getting ready to have an event right now, y'all. She's having her planning an event. I ain't gonna say too much, but the planner, I saw what she was getting. It was like $2,500. I was like, man, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. And she was like, yeah, I have to work with people who don't know their worth. These people be knowing. And her work is phenomenal. But she was like, I have to work with people who don't know their worth. All right, so drop premium in the chat. Drop premium in the chat if you have made the decision that, you know what, 2024 is my year. I'm not going to look at my business like a little side hustle. I'm actually going to put in the work to make 6 figures, to become a premium planner. Put premium in the chat if that's you. Put premium in the chat if that's you. All right. On Friday, we're going to be talking about branding, how it makes a difference. Some of y'all, let me tell you this right now. You won't even go get a logo. Why? You saying, oh, the logo too expensive, the website too expensive, it's too expensive, the photographer wanted such and such. So don't you want to get paid? How you think you gonna not pay somebody but you gonna make money? You got your hand closed, but you want to make money. The money can't even get through there so it can flow out. Like, no. How do you expect somebody to pay you $10K for an event, but you won't pay $10K to invest in your business? No, ma'am. I'm sorry, but it just don't work like that. Even when I go to events, y'all, I'm in front of the building with the premium people. The best way to attract premium people is to be a premium person yourself. The sole focus of you having systems, a portfolio, processes in your business is because when people come to your page, Deborah, when I come to your page, Veronica, Nikki, Tanisha, Cicely, when I come to your page, I need to know, like, okay, I can rock with Sylvia. I trust her. She got a team. Her visuals look great. You get what I'm saying? Deborah just said I'm working to change my brand because it matters. So in the 5-day challenge, we're going to be talking about exactly how you could do all of that. I'm super excited because in 2024, like, we're going crazy. We need to be at 100 people. How many of y'all are joining the 5-day challenge? Am I on the right page? I hear you. What's another thing that y'all feel like is stopping you from making, like, from really, building the business? Another thing I'm going to say is mindset. I know, like, I start everything with mindset because I'm going to tell you just like this. I'm going to tell you just like this. If you sitting here saying, I was telling the person, they was like, well, no, these people in my city, like, they crabs, or they crabs. They ain't gonna pay the money. If you keep believing that, okay, because baby, it's people in your city that's getting paid. You just not one of the ones because you don't believe. You gotta be that's why. Alicia said I joined the challenge. Somebody said, and what are you looking to learn in the challenge? Let me know that. What are y'all looking to learn? How to build your team? And we're teaching you how to build, like, your front and your back end team. Another reason you need to have systems, right? Is so you can know, like, at the end of the year, how much did I spend on this vendor? Like, what were my expenses? What was my profit? Some of y'all don't have a profit and loss statement. You can't even tell me, like, well, what is at the end of the year, y'all? One of the things that I do, like, I look at my business and I'm like, what are the things that have been profitable for me? And what are the things that I'm putting so much into? Oh, balloons, but people not even booking me for that. People booking me for my full event packages. So I need to put more gas and energy into this because this is what's making me money. I did 25K in event planning, but I only did 3K in balloons. But you still trying to go take balloon classes and all of that. You got to make data-driven decisions. Somebody say data-driven decisions. Those are the characteristics of a premium and profitable planner. You got to make data-driven decisions, not just like, oh, well, I like doing balloons. This is it. No. What's making the money in your business? What's going to allow you to be able to, create generational wealth, purchase assets, different things for your vacation when you want to, buy your kids the things that you want them to have, purchase your dream home, right? We got to get down to the data and start operating like a big businesses, the big businesses and brands that we are. All right, I got Shanika. She's going to be, this is the Money Maven. We met in a room, y'all. So this is why I say it's important to be in the room. All of my VIP people, y'all going to get in VIP. You're going to get a chance to, so the challenge starts at 7:00, but all of my VIP people, you're going to be able to have an opportunity to come, I call it behind the scenes, behind the scenes with me, and it's virtual, but you get to ask me questions for an entire hour. You get to be in an environment with other premium people who are ready to take action, who ready to take it to the next level, who can say, okay, Tina, girl, this is what I did. I got my website, because this is how it goes. Like, success becomes, like, in our premium environments, the success becomes contagious. When I talk to Shanika, she like, did you do this? Did you do that? I did this. I did that. Okay, keep going. We having a mastermind on Wednesday, Kim. I know you got your challenge, but do you want to come? And I'm like, okay, I got another speaking engagement. She like, okay, do it, girl. Like, those are the type of people you need to be around, not people who be like, you in another class? You finna buy. All right, let me bring her on stage. Hey, Shanika, you on mute. Y'all drop some fire in the
chat. What's going on?
How are you?
I'm doing good. Listen, you done woke me up, honey, because I was just feeling a little under the weather. I got my tea. I woke up from a little nap, but you in here with the energy, and I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. So Shaniqua, we call her the Money Maven. She is a tax and wealth strategist, right? And Shanika, I want you to just tell them, like, why it's so important to track your expenses. Why it's so important to have systems in your business.
Yes, I love it. I love it. So you were already, getting into it, right? If you are not the data, everything is in the data, right? So if you want to grow, you need to go back and look at the data. So often, y'all will not. First of all, let me formally introduce myself. So I'm Shanika Nicole, the Millennial Money Maven, and I've been doing taxes for 15 plus years. I've had my own firm. I used to work on Wall Street for about 10 years, and so I've worked with people that make $15,000 to people that make $15 million. I've managed funds that have excess of $1 billion in it when I worked on Wall Street. So numbers has just always been really just numbers to me. And so what I learned early on is that was kind of a gift, because I can help people take the emotions out of their money and start looking at the numbers a whole lot more plainly. And that's what I realized that we needed to learn how to do, especially as business owners, because what do we say when we first start our business? Oh, this is my baby, right? So you treating it like it's your baby, but really it's your business. And yeah, so my baby, I'm going to coddle my baby. I'm going to love my baby. I'm going to pour into my baby. And you should be doing all those things for your business too. But what we don't do in our business is keep track of what we're doing, of what we've got going on, of what we're investing, and we don't keep track of the numbers. So I always say, if what's the saying? I can't even think of it. But what I will tell you guys, if you're not tracking it, you're definitely not going to be able to grow it. So let's talk about 3 things that you guys need to do in your business. Number 1, we're coming up on tax season. And y'all know in these last 3 to 5 years, the government has been giving us so much money as entrepreneurs. So now entrepreneurship is sexy. But y'all know it hurts my heart when I work with entrepreneurs and I ask them a simple question. This simple question: how much money did you make this year? Do you know probably about 30% of people can't even tell me how much money they made in their business?
How much money you made versus how much money you kept.
If you don't even know how much you made, you surely don't know how much you spent. And you darn sure don't know how much you kept, because guess what? Most people don't have no money. Most people still don't have money even once they get their business growing. So that's why it's so important for you to make sure that you have systems in your business. Now, when it comes to the operation, to the financial operations of your business, a couple things that you can start doing from the rip is to just simply track what you are investing in your business. I hear a lot of first-time entrepreneurs think that just because you are, maybe you don't even have an LLC yet, right? Maybe you're just getting started. You've only hosted like 3 parties last year, and you're like, oh, well, it's just a little business. I'm not going to file this on my taxes. That's a mistake. If you work a job and you're building your business as a side hustle, your business is going to be the #1 way that you can save money in taxes. So you want to make sure that you start documenting from day one. At the end of the day, you are your first investor in your business, right? So if you're spending money on balloons, you're spending money to fly out to clients, you're spending gas to go and see your clients, you're spending money on materials that you're using to put on your events, you're buying food, you're buying different supplies and stuff like that, right? These are investments that you're making into your business. And guess what? Guess what investors do? Investors receive a payback. So eventually your business is going to pay you back. But if you're not tracking it, you don't even know how much your business owe you. So a lot of people get in this trap where you're continually investing in your business. You're not tracking and you don't know how much your business owes you. And quite frankly, you end up losing out on a lot of your tax deductions and tax write-offs that you should have had in your business. So first thing that you need is some sort of record keeping. I don't care if you're using a Google Sheet, right? We're going to go free. We're going to go bare bones free. Google Sheet. If you need to use a spreadsheet, you put the day that you are hosting your event or the day that you made your purchases, and you put the place that you made the purchase from, whether it be Amazon, Walmart, whatever. And then you put the amount. And then you also put what it was for, right? Simple as a Google Sheet, guys. You also want to make sure that you're saving your receipts. A simple and free way that you can save your receipts is going to be Google, Google Drive. You can literally take a picture of your receipts with your phone, upload it to your Google Drive, and boom. Now, when it comes time for you to have records, right? When it comes time for you to have records, you have your Google Sheet, and then you have your Google Drive that is holding all of your receipts. So a lot of times people will ask me,
what about QuickBooks?
QuickBooks, that's going to be the paid version. So if y'all a little savvy, we premium. I forgot. I'm in a premium room tonight.
Somebody comment premium in the chat right now.
Somebody comment premium in the chat.
Know that we are the premium. We are the premium planners.
We're premium. We're the premium planners. So this is 6-figure planners here. I'm sorry. I forgot who I was talking to. All right, 6-figure planners, y'all. This is what you need to do, because what happens when you start making money is that you start making money fast. And a lot of times you lose track. Even where I am, I'm 15 years in the game, and where I am right now in this year, I'm going back to the basics, because I'm like, I done made too much money last year. I made so many investments, and I got to a point where the bills on auto pay, everything is taken care of, but like you start to lose sight of the small things that you used to do that got you where you're going. So listen, all my 6-figure planners, QuickBooks. It is so easy to use. QuickBooks has so much training that you can take on your own. But what you want to do is you want to set up a QuickBooks account. You can typically load in, I think, about 6 to 8 different accounts. So whether that's your Amazon account, any merchant accounts that you have, wherever you are spending for your business, you want to make sure you link those accounts into your QuickBooks. That way you have you're keeping track of the money that you have coming in and out of your bank account, and you're keeping track of the money that you are spending, right? What I didn't mention was get you a business bank account, right? I know you might be new.
They got to come in the challenge for this. You
It's
giving
too much.
You're giving too much, Stars.
No, listen. You gotta have a business bank account, because what happens, y'all, when you are commingling your business and your personal expenses, the IRS can say none. You can't claim none of this because it's all considered personal, right? So you want to make sure you get a business bank account. That way you're not dipping in your business account to pay your personal bills, and you're not. And when you do take money from your personal money to invest in your business, now you can track that as an investment, right? So that when your business profits, you can now get compensated for that profit. Okay. So get y'all QuickBooks. QuickBooks is super easy. Honestly, y'all, QuickBooks does a lot of the work for you. Okay. What that means is when you use, let's say you use your Home Depot card or your Amazon card, it's automatically going to say that you purchased supplies. Now, maybe you went to Walmart and purchased supplies. Maybe you went there and purchased food. So sometimes you might need to go in and update what that transaction is. But for the most part, QuickBooks is going to automatically do that stuff for you. So get your QuickBooks. It'll probably cost you about $9, $10 a month. Get your business bank account. Have y'all got the business credit yet? Because the business credit cards is where you're going to tap into using other people's money to build your business, and also be able to really separate those business from personal expenses.
Facts. I love it. And the software that, because we're going to cover systems in the challenge, and the actual software that we're using, it integrates with QuickBooks. So
I love it.
Makes so much easier for you.
I love that.
Have the payments coming in. Guess what? All you do is set a rule, so you know at the end of the year where this came from and where it's going out to.
Right. And now, since we're here, we're at the beginning of the year 2024, but really it's the end of the tax year. So the tax year just ended, and now we're going into your tax paying season. What a lot of people think, right? The average American thinks that this is tax, like we call this tax season, but for entrepreneurs, this is tax paying season. Nobody want to pay taxes, right? So what you need to do to be like Trump and all these other millionaires and billionaires that we hear don't pay any taxes is you have to have proper records, so that when you work with an accountant or someone that's going to be preparing your taxes, that they can actively help you mitigate and save money on your taxes, right? So get your records in order. That's going to be your QuickBooks. Or if you're going the bare bones route, that's going to be your spreadsheet that you use. I also have a free spreadsheet. If you guys join my community, y'all can find me on Instagram, Money Maven Club. You'll have access to get that free spreadsheet where you can track your expenses for totally free. So we talked about the system. We talked about your business credit, right? And then the last thing you guys need to do, as we said, make sure that you keep your documentation. What you got to understand now is that when you're a business owner, everything that you do in your life can potentially be a tax deduction. Today, I just took my whole family out to dinner, or we went for like lunch, right? But what used to be a family dinner is now a business building opportunity. So I used to, let's just say I spent $250 on dinner. Now that $250 is a tax deduction for me and my business. So you want to make sure that you have your receipts and you have proper documentation so you can take those business deductions that you are due, and so that we can lower your tax liability.
Y'all, and in the challenge, Shanika, it's so funny that you said that, because when I talked to my accountant, I was like, tell me like what Trump did. What did Trump do to save, right? But in the challenge, y'all,
it's so much.
Yes. In the challenge, we're going to be walking you through exactly how to do this, right? You're gonna learn exactly how to do this. And this is
Yes, ma'am. We're gonna go into some actual strategies where, so a lot of entrepreneurs, what happens once you start making a lot of money, you feel like you got to spend money, right? Because number one, you don't want to pay taxes. And number two, you just feel like you got more so you can spend more, right? But what you have to learn is how to spend money in the right places, right? So I know you guys have all heard about the famous G-Wagon. Everybody, you want to make all this money and go and buy your G-Wagon because the G-Wagon is you can deduct 100% of the G-Wagon. So if it costs $200,000, you can write off $200,000 this year on your taxes. But if you didn't make $200,000, then you might not even qualify. So we're going to go into some strategies that you can actually implement into your business this year that is going to help you save money in taxes, increase your investments, because listen, we don't build wealth by just spending money. We build wealth by investing. All right. So the number one reason that I'm teaching you to save money in your taxes is so that you can then take that money and go and invest it, whether that be in your business or you're going to go and invest that in your wealth. So we're going to talk about a couple strategies where you're going to be able to save and reinvest into your business, reinvest into your personal and your family wealth. And at the end of the day, just cash flow more money at the end of the month.
Listen, the only way that you take this challenge and you don't level up is if you don't execute every day. Every day we're going to have homework. Every day it's going to be a challenge for you to come out of your comfort zone every single day. Somebody say, please help me get this G-Wagon. LaShonda, go to the Mercedes dealership and go test drive it. Go test drive it. I'm telling you, it's going to change you. Shanika, I was telling them how we went to Rolls Royce, girl. You know I want that colorness so bad, right? We went, and I'm telling you, it changes you. You get to like, whew, I got some work to do. Go look at your dream house and go walk through it, because you got to see it first, and so you can see it. You got to see it so you can see it. Do you see yourself becoming a premium planner? Do you see yourself making 10K monthly planning events? Do you see yourself working with clients who love to pay you your worth? Do you see yourself having a warehouse full of inventory that people are actually paying you to use, to rent? Do you see yourself doing that? Do you see yourself driving your dream car, living in your dream house, being able to vacation with your kids? Because you got to see it first.
I see it.
What's your vehicle, right? My dream tiny house on wheels. All right, so I want y'all to drop profitable. We ain't gonna take up too much of your time, because guess what? We got a challenge starting tomorrow, and it's gonna be epic, right? It's 2024. It's 2024. We at January 2024. Some of the people in the challenge gonna be able to look back and say, man, I took the risk. I believed in myself, and we at 2025, and boy, I'm doing very well, right?
I done did everything I said I was going to do.
And this is where it started. Some of y'all have seen the reviews from the women that we've been able to help make six figures. And guess where it started at? Through challenges just like this. You are taking the exact steps, right? For those of you who are purchasing the Plan for Profit Challenge, guess what? We got 6 tickets left. You're going to be able to get 50% off tonight. When this ends, guess what? The coupon code no longer works, right? Type the word profitable in the chat. Did you guys get a link? Did y'all get a link for the challenge? I see it in my black on black G-Wagon. I know that's right, LaShonda. That's what I want. Black on black. Black on black with like the red, the red.
The coloring.
Yes.
Well, I purchased my coloring last year, and I'm looking forward to buying or building my dream house this year. So, that's why it's important to be in rooms like this, guys. Have friends like I have, like we have, like she was saying, we're getting together this Wednesday so that we can mastermind. We got work to do to provide for you guys, yes, but we got work to do to provide for our own goals too. Right? We have to see it. We have to see it. You have to see it. And sometimes your site might not even be big enough. Right? Sometimes you have never seen something, so you can't see it. So you got to get around people and borrow their vision, right? To get a little inspiration to help you really develop what that vision looks like for yourself. So if that's what y'all looking to do, I'm super excited to join you on this 5-day challenge. So y'all make sure you guys lock in your tickets, because when I come and speak, we talking about saving money in Texas. Y'all, Kim gonna teach y'all how to go and make all the money. We talking about investing so that we don't have to work so much, right? And we can live the life of our dreams. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys this week. Make sure that you get your tickets. What is it? The Platinum Premium. Use the code Premium to save 50% off your tickets.
Yep. So do y'all don't have the link? So put Premium in the chat right now. Put Premium in the chat and you should get the link. If not, just go to planforprofitchallenge.com. You should see it scrolling across the bottom of this screen right now. And I'm going to also put the link in the comments for y'all as well. So let me put it's planforprofitchallenge.com. So for $297, you're going to be able to come in the room and get, I call it behind the scenes. What I said, premium people are in the front of the room
all the time,
right? You're going to be able to ask questions. You're going to get an hour of pre-gaming with me. So if you like, man, I didn't understand what you said about how I should price my services, right? You're going to be able to ask questions. All right. So that's only $297. All right. My platinum people at $197. You're going to be able to listen to the questions. You're going to be able to listen to the VIP ask questions. For my general admission, it's only $97. If you are somebody like, man, I just got to try to get in this room the best way I can, it's only $97, right? And like I told you, a bunch of the people that we have helped scale their businesses to 6 figures, guess what? They took this exact route. It starts with the challenge, and it starts with you believing in yourself. That's the thing. I'm gonna put the link in the chat right here. Plan for Profit Challenge.
Join in the room. Listen, borrow some of Kim's belief, because she done did it. Y'all see the events that she do? Have you ran your resume down?
I don't know if they see it. I don't know if.
Have you ran your resume down today?
I don't think I have.
I don't think you have.
To work with. We did an event, y'all, where my inner circle was able to actually come out. But we did an event for a couple of months ago in Miami where we host like Rick Ross. Rick Ross was there. 19 Keys, Coach Stormy Wellington, Myron Golden. Just some of the industry favorites were in the building. It was amazing. And this was a $300,000 budget. So just imagine going from doing events for $275 to being able to work with clients who love to pay you your worth. We work with Myron Golden. We do stage selling secrets, right? And I'm going to tell you one thing about working with premium clients. You got to have systems in place. You got to have, processes in place. Who's going to pay you $300,000 through Cash App? Who's going to pay you? Who's going to do that? When you have clients of this magnitude, you got to have systems. You got to be email. Like nobody's going to DM me for the price. No. You got to prepare for the big business that you want to have. You got to prepare for the premium planner that you actually want to become. So right now you may not be doing that, but guess what? If you don't take the steps to start positioning yourself for where you want to be, you never will. If nothing changes, nothing changes. I see people saying, well, my credit too bad. I'm not going to well, if your credit bad, guess what? It's going to be bad next week too. If you don't do anything about it, it's going to be bad in 2025 too. You got to make the decision that, you know what, today I'm taking the steps towards, investing in myself. I'm going to believe in myself and I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to execute. I'm going to show up and I'm going to do the work every single day. I'm telling you, the only way that you're not going to level up after this challenge is if you don't execute. Because we bringing the game. And if you know me, well, I think y'all know me. Kim Perryman, I think y'all, most of y'all know me. But like when I create environments, like if you look on the challenge page, you'll see the ladies in there crying. right? They like, Kim, like you have created such an energy in this room. Like we feel it, and this is virtual. Like, how do you do that? We're going in this week. 5 days, plan for profit. You're gonna be learning. We're gonna be teaching you about mindset. We're gonna be teaching you how to build a profitable premium brand. We're gonna be teaching you all about the must-have systems you need, so you don't have to be the person that's like, DM me. I go on some of y'all pages, and it's like I see you at the beach drinking Corona, eating a chicken bone. I see one party, a balloon. Like, do you think that Beyonce is gonna stop for that? Some of y'all need to learn how to price. You thinking that you're doing your clients a favor, or you're gonna get more business if you decrease your prices. But I was telling my mentee, she had a special for $600. Do you think Beyonce would stop? Beyonce gonna be like, that's too cheap, Makisha. You know what I mean? That's too cheap. I know that she don't have a team. I know that the tablecloths are wrinkled. I know that she probably gonna be late. I know she coming with excuses. Nobody care about that. When you're working with premium clients, all they want to know is, did the job get done or did the job get done? I don't care what you had to go through to get. I don't care if it's a snowstorm. Did the job get done or did the job get done? Period. Right? And that's what you're gonna learn how to do in this challenge. I'm gonna share. Let me share my screen real quick. So for those of you, all right, so we're going to learn about the mindset that you need to have. We're going to create our own affirmations. We're going to teach you how to overcome self-doubt, how to believe that you are the person, that you are the actual six-figure planner. All right, we're going to talk about branding. All right, how to stand out in your market and develop your own niche. A lot of you are like, well, people don't want to pay me, but guess what? Your brand is not exuding luxury and confidence, right? You're going to learn how to build your tribe. All right. Day 3, we're going to talk about systems, the must-have system that any event planner needs to have if they want to grow and scale. I'm going to tell you right now, like you can't do it without having the CRM. You cannot do it. The CRM that we are going over, guess what? It's going to teach you everything about, it's going to teach you, thank you, Shanika. But it's going to teach you, you're going to learn how to send out payments, invoices, contracts, how to email, how to text message, how to call. You're going to learn all of these things that you need to grow and scale your business. You're going to learn how to price your events, what your service fee needs to be, like all of the things that you need to be charging in order to make a profit at the end of the day. All right. And you're also going to learn how to build your own team. So we have platinum is $297, VIP is $197, and general admission is $97. You guys go to planforprofitchallenge.com. You're going to be able to use the code premium. We do accept payment plans, so Klarna, Sezzle, and Affirm. So you'll be able to get 50% off for right now while I'm on this live. All right. So that's why I'm here. I've seen her work, tried and true results. Right, Angela? And I share all the time, like how I started when I was doing parties for just $275, right? The promo codes isn't accepted. Which link did you go to? Click the buy now, pay later link, y'all. Click the buy now, pay later link. Let me try it myself. So yes, I want to join. I'm going to click buy now, pay later. I'm going to put it in my cart. I'm going to go to checkout and I'm going to use the code premium, enter code premium, PREMIUM, and I'm going to apply it. Yeah, it just gave it to me. So click the link that says buy now, pay later. No diamond package. So yeah, Holly, we definitely couldn't do diamond for. So no. So this is what we're offering right now. So you get VIP, you get general admission, platinum Platinum's where you get 1 hour. You get to get in the Zoom room behind the scenes. You get to ask questions. We're going to pregame, right? Put the link in the chat. So PLAN. So it's right here at the bottom of the screen, y'all. So Plan for Profit. PLAN, Plan for Profit Challenge.com. It's this evening. So it's 7 p.m. So if you get the VIP, and I'm going to tell you right now, right? So it's a challenge and we want you to show up. We want you to do the work. We want you to do the homework each day so that you can have the results. Because at the end of the challenge, we want you to say like, man, dang, I got my system together. Like I've accomplished something, right? I really learned how to like really get my team front end and back end, right? Because you need a front end and a back end team for your event planning business. And I know some of y'all are probably like, well, I can't even get people to pay me. How am I going to get a team? How am I going to get a whole team? And that's why you need to be in the challenge. That's exactly why you need to be in the challenge. And I'm only telling you how I used to think, right? Because that's how I used to think. Am I right or am I right? Am I right or am I wrong? You probably thinking like, how am I going to get a whole team when I could barely get people to pay me? Right? If you truly want to grow and scale, even at the level that I'm on right now, like my team is growing. My team has had to grow. Right? Even when it comes down to pricing, what are some of the other things that y'all are like struggling with? Right? So in VIP Platinum admission, you're going to get VIP. This is where you're going to be able to be in the room with other premium people. People who already understand like, okay, I got to sow where I want to go. I got to invest in myself if I want to propel myself. I was not the type of person that's going to pay for who's finna pay for a class? Not me. I had to get dead to the wire in order for me to actually invest in the class. Okay. I had to get dead to the like, Lord have mercy. And I'm like, well, the worst that could happen right now is nothing. So, hey, I'm already not, you know what I mean? I'm already got to get a job. So let me just try this, right? And once I started investing myself, like if you follow my page, that's why you always see me in the building. You always see me at conferences. You always see me learning and growing. Because I realized that the more that I learn, the more I earn. You ain't gonna scale. If you think that you're gonna go into 2024 figuring it out on your own, I'm sorry for you. Because guess what? You tried that in 2023. If you knew everything, then why isn't your business successful? Why aren't you growing? Why aren't you learning? Why isn't your business going to the next level? Why are you still paying on the storage and not making a profit from the things inside of the storage? SBS, strategy before supplies. I talked to a lady last night and she was like, well, I was thinking about buying this magazine booth. Why are you going to buy if your business is struggling, why are you buying a magazine booth? How is that going to help you? The class starts at 7 p.m. EST. Dale, listen, thank you, because, honey, I got way off topic. But the class starts at 7 p.m. If you are a VIP, it's going to start at 6 p.m. for you because you get VIP. You get to pregame with us, all right? So it starts at 7 p.m. EST. If you have platinum admission, you're going to have access to all of the replays, all right? So if you're somebody who has a conflicting schedule, but I really, because I'm going to tell you this right now, like, show up for yourself. Whatever you got going on, like, what's more important than being in the room with myself, other 7-figure earners who are teaching you the steps that they have taken to grow and scale their business? Like, what's more important than you dedicating an hour of your time to learn strategies that's going to help you level up in 2024? What's more important than that? To me, ain't nothing more important for me getting in the room with my mentors. Ain't nothing more important than that. I mean, unless it's my kids or something like that, but what's more important than that? Showing up is the start. Deborah just said showing up is a start. Ain't nothing more important than it. Somebody just said, how do you pay your team? We're going to talk about that as well. I'm going to teach you the exact systems that I use to pay my team, front end and back end. How do I come up with the money to be able to afford them? You need to be in the building. Somebody said completed. Once you get in the room, I'm telling you, like this week, man, this week is going to be crazy. Just purchased my ticket. I'm excited for the challenge tomorrow. Sylvia, so check your spam, check your inbox. You should have a message from us. I want you to go. Your first homework assignment right now is to go live in the group. Some of y'all, like, we are breaking barriers. Like we getting you way out of your comfort zone. Because guess what? In order to have something that you never had, you got to do something that you never done. So some of y'all scared to go live, and that's your first homework assignment. Go live in the group. Tell us where you're from. Tell us what you're most excited about learning in this environment. Tell us where you from. Sylvia just said live, right? I'm telling you, if you would have told me, y'all, a year ago that I would be doing this, I would be going live. The only reason that I'm out of my comfort zone is because why? Let me know in the chat if you want to know why. Let me know in the chat if you want to know why. The only reason that I got the confidence and the nerve, I'm gonna say, to go live is because I joined a life-changing mentorship, right? And being around those other people, hanging around OQP, only quality people, it made me start expecting more of myself. It made me start expecting more of myself. When I'm walking into the room, when I see me and Coach Stormy got the same mentor, me and Nehemiah Davis, I'm seeing Ash Cash, Wall Street Trapper, David Shands, Dunny. I'm starting to see all these people, him 500, and I'm like, I'm in the room now, and I gotta expect more from myself. I gotta do it. I'm starting to see that, man. I really can't have the same results if I just take the steps, if I take action. So your first step, and so I came up with this thing, right? Last year, that was like my slogan for my workshops, for the transformation workshop. We had shirts created and everything, and it said nervous equals next level. Because I started realizing that all of the things that I did scared and nervous were all of the things that propelled me to the next level of my life. So I don't know how long you guys have been watching me. I told you I started planning events for $275. But when I started investing in myself, my very first class, I flew out to New York, y'all, on a credit card. Broke as a joke. You heard me? I didn't even have a dress to wear. I didn't even know what I was wearing, right? And what I did was, I ain't gonna say I was that broke, but I wasn't doing, I was all right. But okay, but I was just at a point where, like, honey, you got to get a job in a minute, right? But I'm gonna tell you why it's so important to make the decision, because when you make the decision, God make the provision. He handled the rest. You really got to have faith that God is gonna work it out. I'm telling you, you put a 1 in the chat. You really got to have faith that God gonna work it out. When I went to New York, invested in this class, and y'all didn't have nothing to wear, then I was so insecure. And the name of my business then was Inflatable Playables. I hadn't even rebranded or anything, none of that, right? I'm standing up talking about, hi, everybody. The name of my business is Inflatable Playables. My name is Kim Perryman, and the name of my business is Inflatable Playables. People looking at me like, inflatable, God dog it, playables. What is that, right? Because I started the business with the inflatable business, bounce houses, water slides, right? So I still hadn't rebranded to become the person that could attract the people that I wanted to work with. Y'all tracking what I'm saying? Say yes in the chat or no. I'm gonna repeat it. I still hadn't. Terrence, I'm live. Thank you. My boys, y'all. Terrence and them, they be doing so much. But I still hadn't turned into the person that I need, because the name of my business was Inflatable Playables, right? So I still hadn't rebranded or became the person that I needed to become. You got to become the person. You got to become the person. I hadn't become, however, whatever I need to say, but I hadn't become the person that was to attract the people that I wanted to work with, right? Because you got to become the person. Some of y'all right now haven't become the person. You haven't become the person who will invest in your business to grow your business. You got to become the person, and that's okay. It take baby steps. Some of y'all got to see Michelle or Monica or Sheila. Y'all got to see her come out of the challenge and thriving and making her six figures and just all around a happier person, a more successful person. Some of y'all got to see that happen first in order for y'all to say, oh man, it worked. I should have did it then. Then the challenge gonna be $897. Right? But you gotta become the person. So like I said, I'm in that room, I'm in my first class, and I'm like, my name is Kim Perry Munn, and the name of my business is Inflatable Playables. And everybody looking at me like, what is Inflatable Playables? And in that moment, that was another moment I realized, girl, you gotta rebrand. You gotta do it over so that you can become the person that attracts the people that you want to work with. Because I know that if I want to work with premium clients, I gotta be a premium person. I know that Beyonce not gonna book inflate. Matter of fact, one of my coaches, I promise y'all, one of my first mentors, she told me, when she said, do you think Beyonce will book Inflatable Playables? That's when I said, oh, I gotta do something better. When she said, do you think Beyonce will book Inflatable Playables for Blue Ivy Party? I knew I had to make a change. I knew I had to become the person. I knew I had to become the person. On the way to becoming the person, guess what? You're going to fall. Because it's going to feel like things going wrong. Guess what? I'm becoming the person. I am becoming the person that can be that six-figure planner. I had to realize, like, okay, I need to rebrand. Okay, I do need to have systems. Okay, I do need to increase my prices. Okay, I do need to have a team. But when I get a team, you got to become the person. You still got to fall off the horse. You got to make some mistakes. Every single mistake that you go through, you got to realize in your head, I want you to understand that when you make a mistake, that doesn't mean like, oh, I ain't supposed to be doing that. That means, woo, girl, you getting stronger. Now you know what not to do the next time. Now you know that you can't be putting no big behind vase on no flimsy table. Now you know that you gotta make sure that your tablecloth's covering the bottom of the table because you want it to look right. Now you know I gotta hire a wedding photographer instead of just a regular photographer because they gonna come in and take pictures of the food and the people, and I need design photos. You're learning, so you gotta become the person. You gotta get out here. I want you to go make as many mistakes as you can possibly make. 2024 should be all about like, how many mistakes can I make? Because I know I got to become the person. I know my muscles got to get stronger. How many mistakes can you go out and make right now? And stop worrying about what other people say. Stop telling your dreams to small-minded people who gonna say, Deborah, you taking another class, girl? Your business ain't taking off. Tina, stop talking to people who saying, girl, you need to go get a job. You need to hang it up. It ain't working. Because guess what? Y'all want to know what? People will place their fears on you because they scared to run the plays. They see you thriving. Oh, Tina, you making a little progress. I'm in Premium Planner Platinum. Let's go. Let's go. When I end this live, y'all, this week is going to be a transformative, and I like to call myself the transformation queen, period. Because I know, like, I have a product and a service that I believe in 100%. I know, like, I've seen it happen time and time again. I know that I can make somebody pop just like that as long as they believe in themselves, right? And for the people who don't believe, you got to borrow my belief. Because, Deborah, I believe that you can make six figures. I believe it. I see your potential. Tina, I believe you can make 6 figures. I believe you can become that premium planner. Kiva, I believe you can become that premium planner. So even if you don't believe it, just borrow my belief. Just borrow. Just say, I'm going to just borrow her belief. She said I could do this. I'm going to just do it. I'm going to just do everything she said. Because I love that when my mentees come in and they don't have a design fee and now they're making 6 figure. I had my first 12K month, Kim. You get what I'm saying? We had Jessica. Child, I ain't gonna. LaShonda said, I love your enthusiasm. Right? And it's because I have a product and a service that I stand by 100%. And this year, like, we're really focused on, on impact. How many people can we actually help make 6 figures? How many people can we actually help make 6 figures? That's what I want to. Like, how many? Some of y'all, but listen, some of y'all are really gonna be my next success stories. Some of y'all gonna be at the transformation workshop, the next workshop on stage, saying, "Listen, sis, what Kim's saying is for real." Some of y'all gonna be on stage saying that, but not everybody, because everybody don't want it bad enough. Some people gonna be like, "Well, nah, it's at 7:00. It's tomorrow. I ain't get enough time. Can I really commit 1 hour? Like, what else? What else you got to do? What else is more important than this? What else is more important than you learning how to scale your business? What else is more important? Because you getting out of your bed every weekend for $500, $1,500, $2,000. What else is more important than on the first you get ready to pay for a storage unit filled with stuff that people not even paying you to rent? You giving it away. What else is more important than that? Damn, I get hyped sometimes. I'm hyped for the entire week, y'all. This whole entire week, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I was thinking about canceling the challenge because I got speaking engagements, I got events. Like, this whole week is gonna be a movie, and I'm gonna even be going live, like, in some of the rooms that I'm in, so y'all can see, so y'all can just see, like, what life turns into once you start believing. Y'all, I had to tell myself this, right? Some of the rooms that I was going into, I was just like for real, like, me. I had somebody like want to collaborate with me, and I was like, oh my God, y'all. I was like, man, why would they want to collaborate with me? And I had to tell myself, like, why not me? Like, why not me? You got to realize, even when you get into these rooms, like, you've done something to attract the environment that you in. Like, I've done something to attract the people that I'm working with, because I'm a big dog. Somebody put big dog in the chat. Y'all big dogs. Step into your greatness. You have arrived. Alicia just said it's going to be me at your transformation workshop. It's going to be me. Everybody who wants it. I work with action takers. I don't work with punks who be like, oh, well, I was sick, or this happened, that happened. Because guess what? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But you still got to keep pushing. Y'all, I lost my mom. Like, I lost my mom, and I still feel like it was, I still feel like it was yesterday. Like, I swear, when people ask me, like, I still feel like it's just been a year or something. I still feel like that. But my mom was like everything. My mom helped me with my business. She helped me with my kids. Like, y'all, I'm just learning how to be a mama. Y'all be on my Facebook page. Y'all see me on there trying to learn how to cook and stuff. Child, can barely, you know what I mean? But things happen. I'm just keeping it 100% honest with you. My mama was the type, when I'm changing a pamper or trying to sweep or do anything, my mama take it from me, be like, move, girl, move. When I bring my kids from the hospital, my mom come and bathe them, put their pampers on, and I got 3 boys. She do the circumcision, the stuff with their neighbor. I don't barely know how to be a mama, okay? I'm just keeping it real. Now, Deb just said, yeah, you can't cook. Deborah, But I'm trying. Don't do me like that. Deborah, do not do me like that. But Deborah, you just threw me off because you just hurt my feelings, right? But what I'm saying is things happen. I'm just telling you, like, things happen, but my mama would be so proud of, like, what if I would have just gave up, y'all? What if I would have just said, man, I just can't do this. My kid is this. But guess what? People take things that happen to them one or two ways. They stop or they use it as fuel for, man, I can't give up. I got to keep going. You got to figure out what's your why. Like, my kids are my why. I know. Let me put the link in the chat. How many of y'all already got y'all tickets? Because we Plan for Profit Challenge.com. Planforprofitchallenge.com. Use the second link, the one that says buy now, pay later. You can use Klarna, Sezzle, or Affirm. Use the code premium and you're going to get 50% off. If you are somebody that already purchased the challenge, guess what? You're getting a free class because you are somebody that is a action taker. An action taker and a self-starter. You ain't buy your ticket last minute. You like, listen, I know I need this. I'm in the room. I'm getting in the building. Monique said I got my ticket. Deborah said I got my ticket. Alicia said I got my ticket. Sylvia said I got my ticket. Alicia said, look, this is a whole free class right here. I was on the phone with somebody last night. I probably told y'all this, but listen, I was on the phone with somebody last night, and guess what? She was having an issue with cream, and I was like, okay, let me show you. Hey, Trey, legend. And I was like, I said, let's hop on a call. Let's hop on a quick Zoom. And I even shared the link into the cream support group too for anybody else that wanted to join, right? I said, what I was talking about? Oh, so we got into the Zoom room, and she was like, Kim, from the information you gave me, I got approved for $17,000. I said, what you do with it? She said, I'm just sitting on it because I don't know what to do with it, right? Some of y'all are already ready. You just scared. Empty the clip. It's 2024. Make this your year that you like. Make this the year that changes you. You know how you had that one event that just changed the game for you? Like everybody on you now, they want you to do their events. Make this your year that you just unstoppable, unquittable. That's what Coach Stormy say all the time. Trey, legend. Y'all, they got all of these devices on in their ears so they can't hear me. Oculus. But make this your year. Somebody say it's my year. Somebody say it's my year. Somebody, like, I swear, I see so many people in the group that's like just doing events for, want to sell chip bags for $25 and stuff. I remember one of my coaching students, I had to tell her, like, she had the chip bags, y'all, pinned to the top of her page. She was not letting them chip bags go. And I was like, baby, let's do the math. Let's do the math, right? While you focus on some $25 potato chip bags, you could be focusing on being the best event planner ever. Let that stuff go. Work with the best chip bag person. Work with the best chip treat maker. Work with the best florist. Work with the best floor wrap person. Work with the best of the best. Tina said, it's my year. Alicia said, it's my year. Angela said, it's my year. LaShonda said, it's my year. Monica said, it's my year. I want y'all to say it. Lottie Young said, it's my year. Like, not just type it, but say it with your chest out. It's my year. It's my year. I cannot continue to go into 2025, into 2024, doing the same things I did in 2023, expecting a new result. That's crazy. That's insanity. Here. Yes, here. Come here. Can you get this and take this to brother and ask him to put me some ice and water in here, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right. You cannot go into 2024 saying, well, you know, you just can't. If you had it figured out already, then you would be making six figures. even you would just be making more. You would be happier. You would be more successful in your business. It's my year. Sorry I'm late. I was on the treadmill and didn't want to fall typing. Woo, honey. I've been getting my walks in. Like this exercising thing is really a challenge for me, but I know that I gotta get it together. So my walks right now, like, and 1% better each day. 1% better each day. 1% better each day. Right here in the bottom of the chat, planforprofitchallenge.com. Use code premium and you're gonna save 50% at checkout. You're gonna leave here with knowing the must-have systems and actually doing this stuff, putting them into place, right? So you ain't gotta be the DM bandit no more. How would you feel if somebody was, if you was going on their page to get your hair done and every time they had to say, oh, message me, or you got to wait for the pricing, you got to wait for this and that. You should have a system where, Angela, somebody come to your page, they fill out that inquiry form and boom, they get a confirmation and now you know, hey, this person is booking me for, it's a $10,000 budget, this is the theme, da-da-da-da-da. So guess what? And this gives you the ups, but we're going to talk about this in class, but you can use that same information to secure the bag. Some of y'all need new strategies. You working with 2022 strategies. It's 2024. Dickie said the year of intentional. The year of intentional. It's my year. I haven't figured it out. I want y'all to share this. I'm getting ready to hop off of this live. But comment done once you have shared this live. I'm about to go be a mama. I'm about to go be a mama. Y'all, we are about 3 things. I think that's what really makes us stand out. Our community stand out is we are about 3 things. Sisterhood, support, and success. Sisterhood, support, and success. You can't lose with easy peasy. Our sisterhood is so clutch. If you are somebody who is in like Easy Peasy University or our community, period, let them know in the chat. Let them know in the chat. Like that's what it's all about. You can't lose. You can't lose with the stuff I use. You can't lose with the stuff I use. You can't lose with the stuff I use. So make sure y'all go ahead and sign up for the challenge. I'm getting ready to end this live. Once I end this live, I am going to be telling, you got it? Uh-oh, y'all. He got it, but he's shaking. He got it, but he's shaking. Thank you. Give me a kiss. Love you. That's my 3-year-old, y'all. I knew he was gonna have them lay him bring my water because he do not play about doing stuff for me. Once I end this live, so if you are somebody who is like, I think I should do it, I might do it, I'm whatever. If you are somebody, once I end this live, guess what? You're not going to be able to get it at 50%. You're not going to get the rate. Somebody just said, don't get left behind. Easy Peasy University, period. If I could, I would purchase one of these, but I'm not working right now and don't have the extra money to buy. Somebody put buy now, pay later. Let me show you. Oh, I can't click it. Can I click it? Is it on my screen? Let me see. We offer 100% financing, okay? So you click here, buy now, pay later. Let me make sure it's on the screen. Yeah. All right. So you click here, buy now, pay later. And guess what? Today you can start this at just as low as $27 today. $27 a month. $27 a month. That's for platinum admission. Let me go to VIP admission. As low as $50 a month, $49.25 a month. And I'm about to say this and I'm going to hop off. $97 general admission, as low as $25 a month. And actually cut that in half. So let's make that $12. All of the prices that I just said, because guess what? You get 50% off. So you can start today for as low as $12 a month. $12 a month. If I told you right now, for somebody who just said they don't have it, if I told you right now that I was going to give you your dream house for $197, would you come up with the money? Would you come up with the money? You'll go borrow, you'll go do whatever you need to do to get the money. That's the same attitude you got to have about the challenge. That's the same attitude you got to have about the challenge. Like this, somebody is coming in here to give me strategies to help me level up my business. All I got to do is show up. Somebody say, baby, listen, I love buy now, pay later. Hello? Hello? I'm in the same boat. Deborah just said, do the 97 type premium and it will do half. Do you hear what I'm saying? If I told you right now that I'm going to give you your dream house for $197, would you say you don't have the money? Or would you go get the money? You'll be calling every contact in your phone to get that money. You got to have the same exact attitude about your future, about your business. I'm going to find it. All right, so I'm about to hop off of this live. Lights out for the dream house. Listen, let me tell you, Deborah. I already told you about how I was in my sacrifice season. I already told you how I was in my sacrifice season. Nothing else matters. I had my braid. I'm about to get my braids again, y'all, because my schedule is insane. So I just got to have something I can get up and go. And these wigs, it's just a lot of maintenance. I love them. I look so cute. I feel so confident with my wigs, but I'm about to give me some plaits so I can get up and go. However, in my sacrifice season, it wasn't no wigs. It wasn't no hanging out. It wasn't no, I'm missing everything. My family will tell you right now, y'all, I went home for Thanksgiving and they was having like a big event. They already know. I took myself out of the family chat, not because I don't love my family, but I got to get focused. Like I got to get focused. I'm put me in a group chat where we having 7 and 8 figure conversations every day. That's what I'm on right now. Okay. I got to put some braids in my hair. Had to gel my little edges up. You hear what I'm saying? No cable. We ain't got none but Wi-Fi only because I needed to be able to have Wi-Fi so I could print my shirts or whatever else I was doing. Okay? You got to get to the point where nothing else matters. $50? Nothing else mattered. You got to go through I'm telling you, and I love, y'all know my kids. I love my kids. But if we was at a point where if it wasn't with food stamps, I couldn't buy it. I couldn't buy it. But do you want to get to the point where you can buy your kids whatever they want? When I look at outside of the window sometimes and I see my kids just playing on their basketball goal, I surprise them with a basketball goal and some different stuff. That make me so I just look outside and just look at them and it make my heart smile. When my kids can be in a bathtub, playing with their toys and that make my heart smile. But I went through my season of sacrifice first. Going broke on Christmas? No, I'm investing in my business. I'm investing in strategy. I'm getting me a coach. I'm on my second year. I paid $155,000 for my coach. I invest at only the high level because I like to serve at I serve at the highest level. My clients, I told you what was our budget for Wealth Connect, $300,000 budget. I would have never got that opportunity had I not invested at a high level. That's why I met her. And we now have a relationship. That's my friend. We talk almost every day. Talk several times a week. But I never would have done it had I not invested in myself, had I not put myself in the room. You got to put yourself where you see yourself. You got to put yourself where you see yourself. You got to change your circle. You got to be in environments where you, I got to go, y'all. I got to go. But after this, after we end this live, you got to go to planforprofitchallenge.com, PLAN, the number 4 profit challenge.com. Use code premium. Go to buy now. Click the link that says buy now, pay later. Click the link that says buy now, pay later, and you want to type in the code premium. You're going to save 50% off. If you have already purchased the challenge, guess what? You're going to get the challenge for, you're going to get a free class, because I want to award everybody who purchased the class prior at regular rate. That's just what it is. If you already purchased the class, because I don't want you saying, well, man, I'm going to start now. We're going to reward you for that. I have a client tomorrow night, and she just messaged me back and absolutely cannot reschedule. Is there an option to buy a replay? Yes. So if you get the platinum, you actually get the you're gonna get access to a portal where you can watch all of the trainings. So you're gonna just one night, then okay. But get the platinum. You want to get platinum because you get access to the replay. So if you get platinum, you get access to the replay. You're awesome, and thanks for the motivation. You are welcome. All right, so I will see y'all tomorrow. Monday, we starting Monday. Monday, we talking about mindset. Tuesday, we talking about how to build your team, front end and back end. Wednesday, we're talking about systems, the must-have systems that you need to grow and scale your business. I want to tell you right now, there's no way that you're going to scale your business if you don't have a CRM. You're not going to grow. If you don't know how to, trust me, if you don't know how to organize these events, when it comes down to seeding, when it comes down to somebody change the detail, when it comes down to payments, you trying to remember what somebody paid, no, you should have a system that tracks all of that information that's at your hand. You trying to remember how they paid, how do you send contracts? You need a one system. The system that we teaching y'all, you can even have your website in this system. Everything under one roof. What Shanika was just talking about, tracking expenses. It integrates with QuickBooks, so you know, and you have a profit and loss statement at the end of the year. Some of y'all probably like, well, I don't have these problems yet. My business is not there yet. But guess what? You got to prepare yourself for where you want to be, or else it's never going to happen. It ain't never going to happen if you don't start preparing for the big business that you want to have. You got to take the leap. All right. So what else was I Thursday we're gonna talk about pricing. Some of you too cheap. If Beyonce come on your page, some of y'all like got the skill set. You got the skill set down pat. You know how to transform a room. But when it come down to pricing, you too cheap. That's why you're not working with the clients who want to drop a bag, because you're not even accepting the money. You don't know how to market your business. You don't know how to you don't know any of these things, right? Get in the building. We're going to teach you how to do that. All right. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Nikki, I will see you tomorrow, girl. If you got your ticket, put a comment in the chat right now if you got your ticket. I'm going to make some frames. I'm going to have my team make some frames. I'm going to have my team make some frames for y'all. But let me hop off this live. Let me go be a mom. I will see y'all tomorrow.